Hey guys, my name is Marcel and my classmates are gonna be so happy and so proud of me that I have finally said my name, even though my classmates know my name, but they said like you don't say your name in the videos. And I figured like if you're clicking on my video, it already says my name. But you're right, I will do an intro. I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a pretty awesome day because we get to talk about skincare, and skincare is really broad. You have acne, you have fine lines and wrinkles, you have texture. So I am gonna kind of talk about like what I'm concerned about right now and what I'm gonna do to help the things that I'm concerned about. So yes. So I am currently in school and I don't want to spend a whole lot of money. That's my specialty. I love spending money. Give me 2 seconds and I will spend a whole lot of money. But I came across a brand called Ordinary because I was looking for a brand that actually works and isn't too expensive. And I put myself at a budget of $400. I only spent $60 or less and I got a lot of stuff. I could have actually got probably, if I really wanted it, I could have gotten like a cleanser, a toner, serums, moisturizer, sunscreen. And yes, I do go run down by like that in my skincare. But today we'll talk about some stuff because I want to use the products I have right now too. So firstly, skincare cleanser. Cleanser. So you want to kind of worry about what is your skin type. Is it, like what are your concern? Is your skin gentle or do you break out easily? Are you allergic to something? My skin, I have to use something very gentle for it, and for the last 3 years I have used Skin Laundry, and recently Skin Laundry kind of their production went down. I don't know what's going on. It slowed down and they're out of stock for their gentle cleanser. So with that being said, I used to go to the dermatologist regularly because I found out like 4 years ago that I have hyperthyroid disease. But prior to that, I didn't know, and I was constantly breaking out, and I was going to the dermatologist trying different things, and I just couldn't get the acne under control. Now that I know what's wrong with me, well, not really what's wrong with me, but I know what's happening that's causing the acne, I am more careful. And I've learned over the years so much about myself and my skincare and what my skin can handle and what it cannot handle. So I just turned 25 recently, and I know that my skin will slow down like on producing collagen and cell turnovers and all that good stuff. So and I say they're good stuff because you want to look young and vibrant for as long as possible. If we could, I would love to look like this for the rest of my life, and that's my goal. So I did some research. I came across the brand. I'm constantly holding this Kula sunscreen. So Kula, if you see this, free advertisement right there. Okay. So I came across the brand Ordinary, and I only bought the things that I thought will be beneficial to me and continue to use the things that I already have. Now, like I said, I went to the skincare laundry and I used their cleanser. They stopped producing it, and my dermatologist always said use Cetaphil, and I feel like Cetaphil is a little bit harsh on my skin. I feel like it makes it really dry. So I told my sister, I'm like, I just went back to Cetaphil because they stopped making my face wash, and she's like, well, why don't you use like what I do? I just make my cleanser and I use that. And I was like, okay, well, I'll tell you what my skin type is. Can you make me a cleanser? She made me a cleanser and it works really good. The only thing that her and I have in common that we have discussed is that for your eye area, after wearing a lot of makeup during the day, like eyeliner, mascara, eyeshadow, you need some sort of oil to break it down. So I started using coconut oil, and I love to double cleanse, and I need to double cleanse since I wear full face of makeup. And so I take my eye makeup off my whole face, and then I use the circular pads, cotton pads, to take everything off. And then I go with the cleanser that my sister made, and hopefully one day she will share her secrets with all of us, because I want to know. What if I live far away and you're not there? Are you gonna make me a bottle and send it to me? If you do, that's very sweet of you. You're already sweet, you'll be even sweeter. But we would like to know, me and the whole YouTube community would like to know how you do this. So I use my cleanser, and then after that I use the Ordinary, it's called Caffeine Solution. I don't know if you can see the name. Sorry guys, lightning, not that good. I'm learning. So I use the Caffeine Solution 5% EGCG, and I put a tiny dot and I put it on my eye bone area. I need to put this down. I'm gonna put it right here, okay? Don't run away from me, because apparently I just can't stop holding you so dearly to my heart. Yeah, so I use this and I put a tiny dot, warm it up in my ring finger, put it on my eye bone area, and then I let that sink in. And then I go into doing other serums for my skin, that the areas that I'm trying to target. So I make a little cocktail of the different serums that I ordered. I do about, like, depending on like how I feel that night. Like right now I do this a lot. Like, I don't know why I do this all the time, but it's just the way I talk, and I use my hands. I don't know if it's because I'm Middle Eastern or what, but because we talk like this, or I just feel like I do this. If there's other Middle Easterns that can control their hands, please tell me what is your secret so I can stop using my hands all the time. So anywho, I do this a lot, and I have started to kind of form wrinkles. I obviously don't have any wrinkles that are there yet, but I'm going towards 26 and 27, 28, and I want to go ahead and try to control this and try to slow it down. So I ordered retinol, vitamin C, and I have an AHA peel, which I will have to do another video and show you what it looks like and how it's done. I have not done it yet, so I'm saving it to do it with you guys. And then hyaluronic acid. I put my retinol, hyaluronic acid, and my vitamin C. I make a cocktail and I apply it on my forehead, my laugh lines. I do my temple area, because I already am targeting my eye area, but you know how sometimes when you smile really big and you get these lines right here? So I'm trying to contour that area. And then I let that sink in, and then I go with my eye cream, which I am using Honest Beauty at the moment. I'm trying to make that slow changes myself to go to natural products and cut back on things that have a lot of lid. And I know my sister's gonna be so proud of me for saying that. And I am also like not really using eyeliner. I use my eyeshadow as my liner, but I use Honest Beauty again. So I try to keep it as basic as possible with my makeup. And I don't know what you guys think I do for my skincare, but I mean my makeup, but it only takes me like 5 minutes to do my makeup every day. So I don't know why I just went down that line. Come back to skincare Marsal. You can clearly see I'm pretty passionate about this field. But yeah, so I put my eye cream, then I go ahead and use my hyaluronic acid and my moisturizer. I I do like 2 drops of hyaluronic acid, and my moisturizer is Aqua Bomb. Is what I use, and I just warm it up in my hand and I just press it into my skin, and that's it. That's all I do, and that's my nighttime routine. I do about the same thing during the day, except I don't use retinol in the morning. I only use vitamin C, and I use my moisturizer, and I do the same exact thing, and then I do my skincare. I mean, my makeup. Sorry guys, trying to stay on track and I keep getting sidetracked by makeup. So then I go with my Coola sunscreen to lock everything in. Sunscreen should be the last thing that goes on your face every day, because I say this, I work at Sephora for a while, and I was taught that if let's say your foundation has a SPF of 50, and this Coola sunscreen has a SPF of 30, you suddenly don't get 70 SPF. The top layer of what you have on that's the protection you're gonna get. And I always use what is Peter Thomas? Yes, Peter Thomas powder sunscreen, and I believe that is a SPF of 45. So right now I'm trying something new, and I wanted to do this spray on sunscreen, so I'll let you guys know how that goes. And the reason I want to use sunscreen is because I'm using retinol, vitamin C, and all this stuff. So you don't want to go ahead and put all these serums on your skin and then do nothing to protect your skin. And sunscreen is a must. I don't care if you're inside all day. There's UV lights, and that will still affect your skin. So make sure you wear your sunscreen. If you guys would like me to go more in depth about the products, just let me know. But Ordinary is pretty much simple brand. I literally have ordered, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 products for $60, and you can't really beat that for $60. If you go into any other brand that are prestige, it will cost you a lot more than this to just get one serum this size of 1 ounce will be $70, $80. So just spending a little bit of money but still getting a pretty good solution. It's pretty awesome, and I will go ahead and kind of keep track of how my skin is changing as I use these products. Of course, I've only used them one night. I can't talk too much about it yet, but hopefully I can tell you guys more about it in the future and do a follow-up video. I did look up the reviews on the products. Literally every single item had a minimum of 4 stars out of 5. So, and this is reviews from people who have used it. Nobody's paying them to go ahead online and do these reviews. They choose to do it, and 800 people have said the retinol is awesome. 900 people said the vitamin C is good. So we'll find out together if it's worth it. But you do want to go ahead and do a skincare routine. It's beneficial to your skin, and for me, it helps me unwind for the day. And for my skin, I'm taking the time to take all the pollution that's been sitting on my face, bacteria. How many times have I probably touched something and then touched my face? It's numerous times. So I try not to touch my face during the day because I don't want to break out. That's my number one thing. I'm don't touch your face, don't touch your face all the time. And I try not to do it too, but we're all humans. We make that mistake of touching something and then touching our face. We don't know if that thing was clean or not. So that's where acne and stuff are coming from. And then the oil, your face naturally produces oil, so you want to go ahead and take that off before you go to bed and do your skincare routine, because when your skincare when your skin goes through the recovery, that it doesn't have all these things that are clogging up your pores, so your skin can breathe and release and detox. And then in the morning, you'll have nice and fresh, clean skin. I haven't tried it, but a lot of people say they don't wash their face in the morning. But for me, I am so routine to wash my face in the morning, so I do the same thing all over again. Anywho, if you guys have questions, please ask me. That way I can be more direct with you guys. Skincare is a really hard topic to talk about, and I'm trying to keep it as short as possible, but it's really hard. So let me know, and I will let you guys know. Even if you guys don't ask me any questions, I'll be more than happy to share products, reviews of what my skin will look like. Okay, thanks, bye.